Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jaleal in this incarnation. Today I'm here to talk about Venus in Capricorn, because it is creating a square with Chiron in Aries. The other day I left a video talking about that. And it is going also to create squares with karma nodes, Aries, Libra. In fact, it is the regent of the South Node. It is already active. We are going to feel it until the 9th, 10th. I mentioned this in the video of the new moon in Aquarius. So we have to take into account that this transit, it is given in the context of the Aquarian energy that is telling us that we have to go to the unknown. And this thing about going to the unknown could be shared in certain way with the North Node. What I'm trying to say is that particularly the North Node in Aries is linked with taking the initiative, making our way in the world, operating alone, but in ways that we didn't know before. And that's why it is an evolutionary point. And the energy of the South Node is linked with a cleansing that we have to do. It's not about eliminating the energy, because all the zodiacal energies are necessary in our experience, but this is more like draining the limiting patterns that are in our experience. So in the case of the South Node in Libra, we are talking about codependencies, letting go of doubts too, and what people will say, to stop to stop acting in function of what people will say. So these transits, this square with Chiron brings us face to face with our wounds and insecurities again, that many times prevent us from taking the evolutionary path or to experience things independently. It is calling us to make choices with courage, because this is North Node in Aries. Because to construct our own path is actually what nurtures the relationships, our bonds with people. So it is about assuming the responsibility for our healing, and many times that healing occurs when we stop putting aside the thing that we know we have to do, but we are waiting to the ideal conditions many times, and to wait for the ideal conditions many times is a form of resistance of the ego. What I'm trying to say is that self-worth and commitment is not created only from positive affirmations. I am not against affirmations, but it could be a form of a spiritual bypass, if we are not making choices, taking decisions. So Venus in Capricorn knows very well that commitment and self-worth are linked with constructing with perseverance in everything that is linked with giving love to ourselves and giving love to others too in our experience. That is what reconnects us with our worth. I'm going to put an example. Let's suppose that we have the tendency to take responsibility for things that don't correspond to us, because that is a conditioning that we acquired. So when we decide to say, no, I'm not going to do that again, and we can sustain that in time, we are forging this inner security, but it comes from doing that. It comes from transcending the initial discomfort of feeling the fear of rejection or abandonment or whatever thing. So this applies to anything. Of course, Venus is very linked with relationships and the karma this position of karma nodes, but this could apply to our purpose, to whatever thing we could apply it, because Venus is focused on objectives, on goals. This Venus in Capricorn. So as I was saying, this tension with Chiron is telling us a bugfly is telling us that healing is on the other side of those things that many times are difficult for us to do. And when that energy is rebalanced on the inside, it will be expressed on our relationships too. And if we are talking about letting go of a relationship, then we are opening the door, the opportunity for the certain people can reach us. So I just wanted to leave this reflection today. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.